G'day, how you going there today? My name's Brendan Morello. I'm from Morello Guitarschool and the G4 Guitar Network. And today we're going to look at the second part to Sunshine of Your Love. So we're going to follow up from the first section of Sunshine of Your Love, which we all know the famous riff. With the new part. Alright, so that's the second section we're going to look at here. So if you don't know how to play the main riff, go back and watch the first video. Alright, for those that have conquered the first part, let's go. So let's have a look at the chords for the next section. So what happens is, the first chord in the next section is called the A5. So what we do is put our first finger on the 6th string, 5th fret. That's an A. That note there's an A. So it's an A5 power chord. So you put your first finger just behind the fret there on the 6th string, 5th fret. And then your ring finger goes on the 5th string, 7th fret, and that's an E. And then your pinky goes on the 4th string, 7th fret. That's another A. So effectively, the A5 is two notes. It's the A and the E. It's like a perfect fifth. Gives it the power. Alright, so that's the first chord. So we've got A5. So I'll just take you through the chords first. So A5. We then move up to the C5. So it's the C being the 5th string, 3rd fret. So that's a C. Then the ring finger goes one string down on the 5th fret, 5th fret, 4th string, and then your pinky goes on the 5th fret again, but of the 3rd string. So first finger's on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, ring finger's on the 4th string, 5th fret, and then the pinky is on the 3rd string, 5th fret. And then we're just playing those 3 strings. So with the power chords, you're only going to play the strings where with which your fingers are holding down. So there's no open strings at all. And that's a C5. So you just practice going from the A5, so which is just the top 3 strings there, A5 to C5. So just practice moving between the A5, C5, and then the next chord is going to be the G5. So I've moved everything up from the C5, which is going to be your 5th string, 3rd fret, and then you got your ring finger and your pinky on the 3rd fret, on the 5th fret, sorry, of the 4th and 3rd string. So you're moving them up, everything goes up one string. So that's a G5. So first finger's now on the 6th string, 6th string, 3rd fret, ring finger is on the 5th fret of the 5th string, and then your pinky is on the 4th string, 5th fret. So that's those 3 strings there together. And that's a G5. So you're only playing the top 3 strings like the A5. So A5, C5, and then G5. So just practice moving between those chords. The best way. Not only will you be able to play this song or this section, you'll be able to play other songs that use these chords if you just practice changing. So to get them sounding cleanly, you want to get your fingers just behind the frets. So if your fingers are too far away, you get like a buzzy kind of sound. But if you get your fingers close, you'll get a nice clean sound. Let's look at the rhythm. So the rhythm is going to be one and up. So one and up. So down, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, 2. So you take your fingers off. You 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, 2, 3, 4. So there's no sound. You're just deadening the strings. Just taking your fingers off lightly. Down, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're holding down the C5 for 1, 2, and then 3, 4 with the G5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That repeats. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can do that twice. So repeat that, and then we come back to the A5. So fifth fret, 6th string with that power chord shape, and we're going to go all quarter notes. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's just one bar. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's one bar of quarter notes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then one bar of eighths. So an eighth note is when there's two. The beat's divided into two basically. So our quarter note is just one, whereas an eighth note is two. And in this case, we're going to do downstrokes for the eighth note. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if we put those two parts together, we've got the beginning of the second part. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Well, in that case, I did down up. So you can do either down up strumming or down strums. Look, I'll show you with the down strumming. 1. So the last section. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. So you can kind of experiment with either just all down strumming or down up with those eighth notes. Generally, the rule I find with most chords is down up strumming with eighth notes. But with these power chords, because they're rock and you're trying to get a bit of an edge to them and a bit of grit, downstroke can be a bit more aggression and can have more of an impact. Whereas down up may not have as much punch. Alright, so I hope that's helped. And if you've got any questions, please email me at Morello Guitarschool. That's MORELLO Guitarschool @gmail.com. You can check out my website at www.morelloguitarschool.com.au. And if for any other information about how I teach, please have a look at the G4 Guitar Method website. That's www.g4guitarmethod.com.au. All right, have a great day and happy practicing. Thanks. Bye bye.